Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Pre-Market News and Views by In the Money Stocks. Today is Wednesday, September 28th, 2011. Let's get right into the charts here. It's been a wild week already. The futures right now are trading higher by 5.5 points. So futures once again are trading higher. It looks like things are starting to calm down a little bit in Europe, but that could change in a heartbeat. So don't get too used to it. Whenever the futures are trading higher, usually means that the U.S. dollar index is trading lower. This morning, the U.S. dollar index is trading actually higher by about 6 pennies. And I'm just going to show you the U.S. dollar index futures. But you can see that they were down sharply, have rallied up a little bit, and now pulling back. So again, keep that dollar front and center. Dollar goes up, the market goes down. The dollar goes down, the markets go up. Just that simple. It's inflation versus deflation. All of this, the moves in the market seem to occur inverse to the U.S. dollar index. So we have to watch the dollar index very closely. Now, the European markets at the moment are basically trading flat to slightly negative. You do have the DAX up 0.3%. You have the CAC down 0.1%. The FTSE, which is not part of the euro but very important to follow, is down about 0.4%. So basically a flat morning for the European markets as we speak. Now here's something to be concerned about. It's the Shanghai Index. Shanghai Index in Asia last night finishing down by nearly 1%. And that is a negative. If the Shanghai continues to show weak action, that usually will lead the markets, and that's telling us, we could see more of a pullback. But the Shanghai definitely under a little bit of pressure last night, down about 1%. The Nikkei was flat. The Hang Seng was down 0.6%. Australia bounced a little bit, and the Sensex, which is India, down about 0.5%. So again, little mixed bag of tricks there, but for the most part, the Shanghai is the most important index, and we have to watch that closely, and that was negative. Now, we are going to have some news coming out shortly. It looks like at 8:30 in the morning, we're going to get durable goods orders, ex-transportation, and we'll have regular durable goods orders. So we'll see what happens there. If that does move the needle a little bit, it very well could. And then at 10:30 this morning, we're going to have crude inventories. So that's going to be it for the day as far as economic data. But I think the market right now only cares really about what's going on with the U.S. dollar index, and the European news will drive that. So you can see right here, the market's getting a little bit of a bid higher, now trading up 7 points. You could easily see the U.S. dollar index, and you can see how that's starting to move down, and you can see how those two will trade inverse. As soon as the dollar falls, the market will catch a bid. Now let's take a look at the GLD. GLD is flat this morning for the most part, trading at $160.54. GLD closed at $160.63. So really gold movement is somewhat on the flatter side. I'm not seeing a whole lot there for gold at the moment. It finally looks like it's starting to calm down a little bit, and really just trading down 3 points on the spot. So not really all that much of an effect. You do have oil slightly lower this morning. The USO is trading down to $32.34. Yesterday it closed at $32.37. Again, it's really not that big a deal. Spot crude, I believe, is down 75 cents as we speak. So we can't make too much out of it. Right now trading around $83.70 a barrel in West Texas crude. So that's what we're looking at the moment. The financial stocks are also going to be very important this morning. Take a look at JP Morgan. You'll see that stock had a pretty good little rollover yesterday into the close. Today it's trading up around the 31.80 level. So that's a slight little rebound to start the day. Bank of America is also slightly higher, trading at $6.56. That stock closed at $6.48. Let's take a look at some European banks. Start with Credit Suisse. Credit Suisse is trading up a little bit around the 27.10 level. That closed at 26.75. So that's a little bit of a bounce there. Deutsche Bank is also trading up slightly, and you can see Deutsche Bank's trading just a little bit above yesterday's close. Not much, but something. And we'll take a look at UBS, the stock with the rogue trader. Let's get that symbol right. There we go. And that is trading up a little bit as well. Again, the banks probably will lead the market, so just keep an eye on them. And you could also watch the U.S. dollar index. Probably tells you everything that you need to know going forward. A couple stocks that are in the news and we'll take a look. Durable goods orders are out, by the way. So let's just flip back to the futures, and you can see we're getting a little bit of a pop. So durable goods orders are out. I'm not exactly sure what the report says, but either way, markets are responding a little bit to the upside, and now futures are trading up about 8.5 points. So we'll see if that holds. I'm not really sure, but durable goods orders are causing the market to move up initially. I'm not sure if that's going to hold. We'll have to wait and see. But in any case, markets are trading up just a little bit. Nothing great, nothing terrible, but they are moving up a little bit after that number was released. Couple stocks in the news today. Chesapeake Energy. Okay, looks like the stock is catching a bid pre-market. We'll see if it can hold up. Chesapeake's been under some really big pressure on the daily chart. You can see here it really has had some pretty sharp pressure. But intraday, you're getting a pretty good little pop, recapturing more than what it lost yesterday in yesterday's little late day rollover. But nice little pop on Chesapeake, sitting around $29. Again, I'm not sure exactly where resistance would be, but I'd say you're definitely going to have some probably around $29.50 to $30. I think there's a fair amount of resistance there on the daily chart. So Chesapeake is one stock that is catching a little bit of a bid this morning. Outside of that, I'm really not seeing all that much in the news or making big moves pre-market. I'm sure there's a few things out there. Maybe I'm missing them. But from my vantage point here, I'm just looking for market leaders, and I'm not really seeing all that much there. So traders, just remember, if the dollar goes down, the market goes up. That's pretty much the easy way to follow this market instead of listening to all of this news and all of this this hype coming out of Europe. Either way you look at it, Greece is going to default one way or another. I don't know if it's going to be a structured default. I don't know if they're going to default on half their bonds or what's going to happen here. Well, we're just waiting really to see. But after Greece, it's going to be somebody else, and after somebody else, it's going to be another country. So again, it's just a matter of, I think, buying time and making this thing as gentle of a decline as it can, and that looks to be what they're doing right now. So we'll take it and we'll leave it at that. Again, futures right now trading higher by 7 points, and like I said, you got that initial pop on durable goods, then it came right back in, and we'll see where it goes from here. But expect another volatile session, and use caution out there. Trade the best setups that you can find. With that said, everybody, have a great trading day. Those of you in the chat room, I'll see you on the microphone at 9:30. Take care, everybody.